All right, good evening, everyone. How many of us can hear me, can see me? Um,
Hi, can you hear me, Sandra?
Hi, good evening, Christopher.
Good evening. Good evening. I can hear you, but it's dark over here, so I'll have to put off my camera.
Okay, that is fine. That is fine. That is fine. That is fine. Okay, so we are supposed to have. Let me just drop the updates. You can mute yourself for LinkedIn.
Okay,
Let me
okay.
quickly drop the updates on LinkedIn so that others can join. All right, just give me a second. Okay. Um, okay. All right. Somebody said she just joined, but I can see just two persons. Let me see the comments. Loud and clear. Okay. We have Quizzy here. Quizzy is here with us.
Hi. Are you still there, Sandra?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me? Christabel, can you hear me? Okay. Okay, so if you're just joining us, just drop a hi in the comment section. Quickly drop a hi in the comment section because we're starting right away. Right away. Drop a hi in the comment section. Say, I can hear you. Drop a hi. So, this is my first YouTube live. All right. And this YouTube live is here to stay. Trust me. We're going to be having this section every month ending. Okay. Every month, we're inviting a LinkedIn influencer to come educate us, to come teach us about their success story, how they started, things they've encountered, the challenges, their successes, everything. All right. So, okay, somebody is here. Emanuela is here. Emanuela said, "Hi, let's go." Yeah, that's the spirit. Thank you, Emanuela, for coming. So, basically, this event is just to learn. All right. So we are building a globally recognized brand on LinkedIn, and we need all the informations we can get. We need all the learnings we can get to ensure that this is a success. Okay. So we have a LinkedIn influencer on board. Okay. Her name is Christabel. You can also call her Mata Oluchi Aboyin. She's a very good friend of mine. And I secretly, I'm not going to say envy, yeah, because envy is not the word. I admire her. I admire her enthusiasm. I admire her growth. I admire everything she embodies because her growth is contagious. I used to tell her, I said, Christabel, your growth is contagious. Your growth is something that everyone needs to study. All right. So, Christabel, we're going to give you your floor. We're going to give you the opportunity to speak. Yes. So, Lois said, "Hi, everyone." Yes. Thank you, Lois, for coming. So, if you're just joining us, just drop a hi in the comment section. And also, this event is going to be in less than 1 hour. We don't want to waste anybody's time. We want to do this as soon as possible so we can go back to our normal activities. Most of us are professionals and freelancers. We've had busy day and we do not want to waste any much time. All right. So I will just give the mic or the stage to Christabel. Christabel, can you still hear us? Christabel.
Yes, I can hear you. Hi, everyone. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
So, thanks for having me here once again, Sandra. It means like a whole lot to me. Thank you for like always shining this light on me. I like appreciate it. And I was like, thank you guys for like having me here. Like I can't wait to speak to every one of us here today so that you get to learn just a little about my story and how it has been for me since I started showing up on LinkedIn. So thank you once again for like having me here, and thank you guys. Oh, so that's all from my end for now.
All right, all right. Thank you very much, Christabel. Okay, so we're diving right into the section right now. So I want you to just feel free. Let us know how you started this journey. Now you have over, am I exaggerating? Over 19,000 followers on LinkedIn.
No,
Christabel,
no, no,
how?
no, no, no. It's not up to 19 years.
Okay.
Like
See, you
just
have to
18.
cut.
Almost
You need to cut
19
soap
though.
for us. Tell us how you
Almost
started
19
your
though.
journey. Patience, welcome, welcome for coming. So Patience said you should show your smiling face. So Christopher said,
Oh God,
"Where is
I'm so
going to?"
sick, guys. God, I'm actually sick, and she knows about it. So I can't show my face now because you really do not want to see my face. It's not smiling, trust me.
All right, all right. So Patience, sorry about that. We can't see Christabel's face tonight, but trust me, she's somebody you've been seeing on LinkedIn now. All right. So okay. So, Christabel, you can mute your mic. I think it is echoing. Okay, so now, Christabel, quickly, um, how did you start your brand? What motivated, first of all, what was the motivation to come up on LinkedIn? First of all, we want to know how you started because your brand is one of the brands we can all look up to on LinkedIn, right? So, we want to know how you started this journey of your brand.
Okay, thanks for that amazing question. First off, I did not know what personal branding was all about when I started off. Like I just needed like a space where I could go and write, write to the world because like I stutter. So I just needed a like a place that I could go write my my like my views about life. Then I got to know about like what's it called, personal branding with time. And you know what they say that that you can never start like fully prepared. You just have to learn while on the journey. So that was exactly what happened to me as well. I had to learn while on the journey, and trust me, it was not easy my first day. I think I started my account 2022, middle of 2022, but then I actually did not know like how to navigate LinkedIn. So I just created that account and just disappeared. Then I came back 2023 after I was called to go and serve my country, you know. And so it just occurred to me that I was about to face life, like real life, and then I just needed to like put myself out there. So so I had to go back to LinkedIn, and just like that, I actually started to create content. But then I was just writing just for writing sake. Also, I could just post today and just go off for 2 months, then come back again and post and go off till God knows when. But then there was this thing that happened. I had an accident which I shared. I had an accident October of 2020, and last year October made it 4 years, and because of how that journey has been for me, I needed to share it with someone out there to teach them like what it has been for me this past 4 years. But then I actually did not have like any other place to share that story aside my LinkedIn community. And mind you, I've actually been like inactive for a while. So what happened was that I actually took it like upon myself that I'm going to show up from that 1st of October. eh, uh, like even though I actually did not show up like every day, but then I tried my best and showed up. And that very day, which changed my story on LinkedIn, which was 28th of October last year, I shared my story of how I actually survived the accident that almost took my life, and that was where everything changed for me. That post blew up and went viral. That that was like a post that you know, I had to think for 1 week if I should post that. And that very day, I did not post it till after like 1 hour past my posting time, because I was actually scared of what people might say about such level of vulnerable like being vulnerable there. So that was how it happened. I had to push the posts, and then just like that, that was how this brand became a strong brand today. And that post like actually taught me that that to build your brand online, you have to share stories that
Okay, I think we kind of lost
on.
Christopher. He's back.
Can you
Go
hear
ahead,
me?
please. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so that story taught me that to build your brand on LinkedIn, y- you have to share stories that everyone can actually learn from, because these these are the kind of stories that we see like in our day-to-day life. And that was where I got to know what personal b- branding is like all about. And that was where my beautiful story started from on LinkedIn.
Wow. Wow. So many things to learn from you, Christopher. So many, so many. It just reminded me of when you talked about being vulnerable. You know, a lot of people think that, oh, because it's a professional site, LinkedIn is strictly professional. Most people do not want to be vulnerable. They don't want people to see how, yes, they don't want people to see how playful they can be. They don't want people to see their life outside LinkedIn. Okay. They fail to understand that before anyone can trust you, before anyone can get to um, accept your brand or whatever you're doing on LinkedIn, they need to know you to a certain level. They need to know you to an extent. And also, when you talked about vulnerability, it brings me to there was a post I wanted to make share on Facebook one time. You know, I thought about the post. I'm like, Sandra, this post. How do you think people will feel? You know, this post is sensitive. Some persons might react this way, some persons might react that way. You know, I was thinking about it for a couple of hours. You know, I was just there. I was like, okay, Sandra,
I totally it's
are
like
you
it's crazy.
exactly? Exactly. I was like, okay, Sandra, are you sure people are going to appreciate these posts? We have You have to consider your audience. There are some audience that are very sensitive. There are some audience that they don't take any, they will just give you, they will come to your DM and warn you. Do you understand? I've faced that on LinkedIn before. And you know, I was just thinking for hours. I'm like, okay, should I post this? Then I said, come on, who cares? You know? So I went ahead and posted it, you know, and guess what? That was one of my most viral posts on Facebook. That post got over close to 4,000 views, 4K views, something I have never gotten before in my life on Facebook. I have a brand on Facebook. It's my personal brand on Facebook though. Yeah, so something that it has never happened before. Do you understand? Just because I decided, it was a vulnerable post. It was a post that I really did not want to do. So on LinkedIn, just like what Christabel said, you need to come to that point if you're going to be very serious, you know, building your brand on LinkedIn. You need to come to that point where your audience gets to trust you. They need to feel that you are a human being. They are not talking to AI. Christabel, right? They need to feel that the person we are listening to,
Absolutely. Yes.
yeah, they need to feel that the person we are listening to, the person that we are reading his posts, is not a machine, is a human being. And you know how human beings are now. We have emotions. We can laugh, we can smile, we can cry. We have all the emotional thing you can ever think of. So thank you very much, Christabel, for that. Now I want to ask you, okay, because this section is just for an hour, and trust me, we will definitely leave here before 1 hour gets exhausted. So I want to ask you, are there challenges you have faced on LinkedIn building your brand? So can you just point out few of those challenges you have faced, and of course relate it to the challenges some freelancers and professionals are facing today building their brand on LinkedIn? So over to you.
Okay, I think I've actually faced a couple of few. Like first time that I started, I really did not know what to post, like how to post, what to say. I think there was this time that I was trying to like copy what a creator was posting, but then it did not just like resonate to me. Then how much more like to the audience? So I stopped. So I think the first problem that I had was what to write. Like like everybody gets to overthink content creation. So that was a big problem then for me. The next thing also was that I did not have that time. So consistency was like a bit difficult for me. But 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 now I have actually realized that it was not the fact that I did not have the time, but then I did not prioritize it enough. But but now that I've actually prioritized it, I've actually seen that no matter how occupied that I am, I will still make a time to shop on that platform. So I think the third cha- challenges that I had was that it took me like 1 year to sign my first client there, and that was because, yeah, first things first, I just created that that account and just disappeared for that 1 year. But then I actually got that job from there after 1 year. But now that I actually know better, I have actually like realized that you can actually send cold outreach. Is like it's more like if they so it's more like w- once they don't come to you, you can actually go go to them. So that's the third thing. So the fourth thing was that I did not know the power of community. But when I actually had my name change, and then I saw how like important like having a community there was, and since then like it's actually been a, a, about my audience, and not just about me. So I think this were the few things that I faced when I started, and now I actually know much better.
Oh wow, amazing, 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 amazing. So that means anybody can actually face challenges on LinkedIn. Okay, because some people feel that we that are already, making it, let me use that word in quotes, they feel that we don't have any stress, we don't have any wahala, we don't have any worries, they feel that, oh, we're just swimming, we're just enjoying ourselves. Little did they know that we also go through challenges. It's just, if I want to relate it to mine, I would say that mine was even worse. All right, because I left my nine to
Wow.
five job actually. I left my
Wow.
9 to 5 job. Yeah, one day I'm going to share my own story. Yeah, I left my 9 to 5 job. I was the one that quit it. I went to tender my resignation letter and said, you know what, I am not doing again. Please, if you're in the comment section, you have the right to react to whatever we're saying. Give us a thumbs up, show us love, encourage us. All right. So I was the one that quit my 9 to 5 job because it was stressful. It was not equivalent to my stress. It was not giving me the kind of life I wanted. It was just all shades of stress. Trust me. I will leave the house in the morning. Yeah. You know that part where you are walking like one big elephant and you are earning like one very tiny ant.
I went
It
through
was
that as a
crazy.
copper too. I went through that as a copper, and then it's actually not nice. Trust me, like it's so stressful.
Yeah, it was extremely stressful for me. So I was always complaining. I was always, getting angry unnecessarily. It was terrible. It was stressful. Okay, Funaya, thank you. Good evening. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining us. So I can relate to exactly what you're saying. It wasn't easy at all. But of course, one day I'm going to share my story. But today is not for me at all. It's for Christopher. So thank you, Christopher, for that. So this is another question. How do you balance things up? You have a brand. See, the truth is, growing your brand on LinkedIn is not easy. I am growing my brand on LinkedIn. I can attest to it. Okay, so how do you balance things up? You're still a single lady, right? So how do you balance your personal life and LinkedIn life so that other freelancers and professionals that are going to watch this live and the ones that are currently here can learn?
It's crazy, trust me. Like it's so crazy. I don't even know what to say concerning that, but trust me, it is so draining and crazy. But I think the first things we should know is that we should find our why. Like our why should be so strong. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you up every 5 a.m. like every day? Why are you doing this? So once you get to identify your why, which might not be for a short term, it might actually be for like a long term goal. Once you are able to like identify that, every other thing that comes with it would not be able to stop you. So yeah, it has not been easy, especially for the fact that I'm not just building my own personal brand. I like also have a what is it called, a business that I'm trying to build like as well. So it has not been fun. First things first is that I do everything with God. I like I actually speak to God like I speak to my dad at home. Are you there?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. We can hear you loud and clear. Look, go ahead.
Are you there, Sandra?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay,
Go
I'll
ahead.
just
I
go
can hear
ahead.
you.
So I speak to God. Are you there? Can you hear me? So I speak to God, like I speak to my what's it called, dad at home. Like I tell him that I cannot do this all alone. Like he just have to guide me to do it. And just like I said, I did not even post today because I'm like like I'm kind of sick. So on the days that feels this way, like if I cannot handle it, like I will just have to rest. So the next thing again is that I actually try to do fun activities. Like it's not just work. Do stuffs that I like, and also I'm actually big on music. So I play that a lot. Like it helps me a whole lot. But most importantly, I actually have like a vision board which helps me. So each time that I get like stressed, and also I just feel like I cannot do it anymore, I will just have to just sit and think about everything that I have there on my board, and that alone is going to give me that push to keep going. So these are the things that I do that has like assisted me with my brand. So thank you for that question, Sandra.
All right. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. It's not easy to match, or it's not easy to med, or um, bring your personal life and your, brand together. It is one of the most difficult thing to do. Trust me, it is not easy. But thank God that we're kicking, we're going, we're doing it, and God is helping us. So now, what is your word for, people that are just coming up on LinkedIn, those newbies, people that do not understand how to navigate LinkedIn. So what's your word? Because I think this is going to be the last question for a rounding up. So what's your word for them? How do you think they start their brand on LinkedIn?
Okay, first things first, I think you just have to learn first. And the best way to learn is actually by doing that. So just go there every day and do what you can do. That way you actually get to learn while on the process. Another thing is that don't envy anybody there. Reasons being that every other person there like started just like you, but just because they did not give up, they got to where they are today. So don't envy anybody. Instead, get inspired, get motivations from them to keep doing what you have to do there. Another thing is that don't go there with the wrong mindset of getting all of the gigs there. Reasons being that your first few months might not look as fun as that. So even while at that, just keep showing up every day. Reasons being that one day, like it's going to be your own payday. And also I think you should show up there every day with good content. Don't write to be like every other person. Write to stand out. Write to build your own brand and what's it called, name. Don't write like others. And also don't go there to fake anything. Use your story, like no matter how your story is, write from what you have experienced, write from what it feels like to be you, and not just because every other person is doing this and so I have to do this. So I think those are the few things that I think you should have in mind as a starter. So thanks for that question, Sandra.
Okay, wow, amazing, amazing. So much to learn from you, Christabel. So many things to learn from you. And I hope that as many that are on this life, you've been able to get one or two things from everything Christabel has said so far. Now, the reason for this um, project I launched, which is 1 hour with a LinkedIn celebrity, is so that everybody can win on LinkedIn this year. Because last year I noticed that a lot of persons complained, a lot of persons could not do this, or they could not do that, they could not get clients and here and there. So I decided to launch this program or this project so that I can invite those people that are winning to come tell us how they started their challenges, and how they were able to skate through. Okay. So thank you so much, Christabel. Thank you. We're leaving here, in the next few minutes. Okay. So just one question from the comment section and we are gone. If you have a question, just type it in the comment section. We're entertaining just one question. Okay. If you have a question, like I said, type it in the comment section. While you're doing that, I want to stress on this, okay? Please, all you have to understand that LinkedIn is a powerhouse. I used to tell people LinkedIn is a place where you can get a lot of opportunities. Please type your question. You can get a lot of opportunities. There are over 7 billion people on LinkedIn, several from different continents, from different countries, from different nations. I cannot start counting the people I have known since 2023. I decided to hop on LinkedIn. Anyways, I opened the app in 2022 December. Okay. I cannot start count. I have friends in the UK, I have friends in US, I have friends in Canada, I have friends in Saudi Arabia. I have friends in different parts of the world. And I have worked with a lot of people, foreigners, locals, name them. I have worked with a lot of people. So if I pack my bag now and say I want to leave this country, trust me, I have somebody in one country that will tell me, Sandra,
Yes,
come.
so yes, so yes, so
Do you understand? So that's the power of LinkedIn. That is the power of LinkedIn. So whenever we are telling you build your brand on LinkedIn, we know what we are talking about. We know the benefits we have gotten from this platform, and we want to encourage each and every one of you to build your brand on LinkedIn. Okay. All right. So if you have a question, this is our last question for her. If you have a question, just type in the comment section. But if there are no questions, Christopher, just give us your final word, your final advice, to people that are watching, and of course to freelancers and professionals. Just your final word. Then we can call this a day.
okay, guys, thanks for that, Sandra, and thanks once again for like having me here. I think if you did not go home with anything tonight, I want you to go home with the fact that whatever it is you dream of, that you can imagine, like is actually attainable. But first things first, you have to put in the work. And this time around, you have LinkedIn there, which is actually filled with opportunities, both local and international opportunities. But, but but then every day all these opportunities goes to those that have done the hard work, and actually not to those that are just like at home doing like l- nothing. So you have to put in the like hard work first, and then every other thing would fall into place. Also, this this is not a get rich quick what's it called scheme. So whatever it is you are uh, like you are on, e- ensure that it is for the long term goal, not just the short term goal. So I think like if like 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 if this is the only thing you got from this activity this day, then you got like a like a whole lot of things actually. So thank you again for the time to speak to you guys. Like it means a whole lot to me.
Wow, wow. Thank you so much, Christabel. Please drop in the
Are
comment
you
section.
there?
Yes, I am here and I can hear you loud and clear. So drop in the comment section. Thank you to our
Host, are you
speaker.
still there?
Yes, 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 yes. We are here. We can hear you loud and clear. All right. So drop in the comment section. Drop in the comment section. Thank you to our speaker. She did a lot, she digested a lot of things to us this evening. All right, so thank you, Christabel. Please do not forget to follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You are here already, just subscribe. Okay, so thank you for coming. I can see Savi, I can see Chrissy, I can see Alabi Dorcas, I can also see Lois. Lois was here a while ago. I can see Ifunaya, I can see Chrissy. Okay, I've mentioned Chrissy before. I can see Samuel, I can see Patience, I can see Emmanuel, yeah, Emmanuel, and yes, and of course, other people that are going to watch this section. So thank you so much, Christabel. Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you, and we will see you in our next edition, which is for the match. We'll see you in our next edition of our 1 hour with a LinkedIn celebrity. Emmanuel said, "Thanks for sharing your experience." So thank you, Christabel, for sharing your experience. Please do not
Thanks
go.
for having me.
Yeah, thank you a lot. So do not go without subscribing to our YouTube channel. That's very important. All right, guys. So it's a good night from here. Thank you all. I appreciate.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you. Good night, guys. Good night.